Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be looking at Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Episode 1. I've been wanting to watch this for a while. I've just been so busy. And yeah, I can finally check it out here on the channel, which I'm really excited about. I just want to hop right on into it, but before I do, I just want to tell everyone that I will be covering these episodes whenever I can. I don't think I'll be able to cover them when they come out. I'm already so far behind. But I will get these out as much as I can, as fast as I can, one episode at a time. On top of that, I'm doing other reactions. I'm doing reactions to Curry Barker's short films in preparation for his new feature Obsession coming out later next month. I am also covering the Backrooms videos on YouTube in preparation for the Backrooms film. And of course, trailer reactions throughout the month whenever big trailers drop for things that I'm looking forward to or things that intrigue me, or just whatever trailers come out. I'll watch anything, honestly. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's just hop right on into it. I am so excited. I just want to watch it already. So let's do it. Let's watch this episode. Here is Daredevil Born Again, Season 2, Episode 1.
The city is in a crisis.
Consider yourself founding members of my anti-vigilante task force.
There'll be no body cams, no due
The way that this season of television has aged, this might be the most timely thing Marvel has ever made. No, I'm not going to say maybe. It is the most timely thing Marvel has ever done. So I'm just hoping this season doesn't hold back. That's all I'm hoping for. This is a very impressive shot right here. I love this. The camera work in these episodes has always been, you know, a highlight. Oh, the audio swirling around. Oh, that's so cool. Oh shit. This is reminding me of the first episode of the first season, when he's at the dock taking all those guys out. Getting heavy season 1 vibes, which is a good thing. Oh, I didn't even recognize the shadow. It's a good suit. I really like the suit already. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. God damn. Are these all members of the task force? It's a little extreme otherwise. Oh shit.
They're
gonna get killed? Yo, I always loved in season 1 the few times they did this with the aspect ratio shift. Oh. Huh. Whoa. The budget in this episode for this season already seems way higher than the last one. Damn. The lens flare in this. This is beautiful. I want to know what's going on in that ship. What the fuck? Were they trying to... I have no clue. I don't know what's going on. Matthew Lillard? Tony Dalton? Are they both getting promoted to main cast? I don't remember Tony Dalton's name being in the opening credits last time. If so, I that would be great. I love I love him. Are they still using Jolie's? Are they still using Josie's as a hideout? Oh shit. Is she gonna start fighting people too in this season?
Yeah, I just can't help but wonder who is all that firepower for?
You know, I could find out.
I think it's pretty obvious who he's gonna give those weapons to, or is planning to. Oh. Okay, I didn't know they were gonna bring them back as a romance, as a couple again.
Who knew what was in that ship, besides you and I?
Only the captain and the first mate, so...
Yeah, those guys are fucked. I think it's real interesting, though, that the first time we see Fisk this season is him losing. Especially with him riding on such a high note at the end of last season.
Yeah, it's me.
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He shows up real early.
I would say clusterfuck is a pretty apt description.
This is so surreal to see him in Daredevil of all things. I remember there was a while where people thought he was playing adult Muse, even though he got shot to death.
But for now, we have the captain and the first mate.
Oh.
Both Cypriot nationals and both have family in Astoria.
You just got to get to them before Fisk does. Oh, that's really exciting for a first episode. Like kind of two guys hunting for the same person for two very different reasons. Oh shit, that's actually really intense.
You're giving yourself rather extraordinary emergency powers. Your Safer Streets initiative equates vigilantes with terrorists.
Mandatory life sentences on anyone convicted of extrajudicial action.
My point is that these are provocative moves, Mr. Mayor.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell the governor that the culprit will be brought to justice loudly, visibly. to clean up the
Visibly?
street.
The fuck you mean by that? What?
My office needs to be involved. Now, I know you're not going to like it, but that means oversight.
Hi, sorry I'm late. The line around the cart was like, it was insane. But look at this thing. It's like a pound of food.
What?
And Mr.
Charles. Mr. Charles.
Okay.
I don't know what you or the agency thinks that you're doing here, but it's
Well, I don't know what a lieutenant governor actually is, so I guess we're even, aren't we, Juan?
He has such a presence right now. He just commands this scene, right?
Yeah, I totally understand. Yes, Miss DeFontaine.
Oh, so he works for Val. Okay.
As I was saying, Mr. Fisk, my office will totally support you and your policies regarding vigilantism, safer streets. Hell, all of it.
Okay. Huh. So I'm wondering if we're going to see Val in this. Because she seems to be playing at least a little minor role in the events that are unfolding. Which makes sense because she is like a government official in the Marvel Universe, right? I don't think she lost that in Thunderbolts.
This evaluation is for your legal team at Murdoch and McDuffie. I'm just an impartial observer here.
Oh, please, Dr. Glenn Impost.
Impartial.
Well, in the case of adults dressing up in costume and fighting with the police, it seems... Mr. Duquesne, are you saying that you're not the vigilante known as the Swordsman?
I'm saying District Attorney Hochberg will have to prove that in court.
I like that he's able to adjust this character from being really goofy in Hawkeye to way more grounded in this one. Oh shit. She being like haunted by the trauma. Okay, I guess I'm the one with egg on my face. I've been saying that Muse is not going to show up in this season, but I guess I'm technically wrong, but I'm also technically right because he is still dead.
An outside can do whatever they please to you, should I ask them to. In your trial, the only thing that might ever enable you to see the light of day can be postponed.
Holy fuck. I love how they're kind of making her way more of a villain. She is way more interesting of a character as an antagonist.
Kirsten, we both know I don't need to be here. I came because I respect you. You were one of my best, and I want to save you from an avalanche of career-ending embarrassment. Plead out. Avoid the humiliation of losing the Duquesne case.
I have 4 brothers. I don't get embarrassed.
Kirsten, come back to the DA's office. I'll match whatever lie you tell me you're making here.
Well, you know, it's a very generous offer, and I must respectfully say, fuck you.
Yeah, you tell him.
He's obviously making money for more than just his rich friends. This is our best chance to expose him.
You sank his shipment, for Christ's sake. I mean, here's a guy that would kill for just someone's rude to his wife. Yeah. And this, would it kill you to reach out to her?
I can't put her at risk.
And me?
You're old.
Fuck you. Hey. North Star, what do you need from me?
Captain and the first mate flooded the boat and took off. Akilio Kiriakou and Christofi Sava.
Does he know them?
Yeah, I need you to spell those names.
Oh, no, he doesn't. I don't know why I thought he did. I don't know why that reaction made me think, oh, he knows them. He's going to be like, oh, these are, that's this person, that person, and yeah, but clearly not. Also, I have to say, I like Cherry a lot more in this season than I did last season. I didn't hate him. I know a lot of people did, but he's got a lot more charisma this time around, even though he's only shown up in 2 scenes. I like him a lot more. What's happening?
I'm looking for either of these 2 men.
Oh, God. Please.
All right.
Please don't fucking... Yeah, I knew that was coming.
There.
Oh, God. Jesus.
B.B. Eric. My useful little paw. Look at how she sells my lies so well.
What is this?
That's all for now. And remember, I love you, New York.
What? Also, to go back to that task force scene, man, does that really reflect what's happening today. The way they treat people. Fucking Christ.
And if that ever comes crashing down, he's not gonna be the one that gets hurt.
No, I know. I appreciate that.
I'm scared for him. I think this kid is dead this season. I think he's gonna fuck up bad and Fisk is gonna kill him.
Please. It's none of your concern.
Yeah, it is. I'm a lawyer.
It makes sense he'd show up now.
I'm also getting people out of New York.
Oh.
If they got him too, no one can help him. Not even the lawyer from Hell's Kitchen.
Surprised how optimistic he is. I guess you need that. For this... What? I thought this guy was fucking dead. I thought they executed him on the street.
Where's Christophe?
I don't know.
He's not gonna rat him out.
Honestly.
Oh my God. The sound design on that. The squishiness of it. Ugh.
Top tip. Smashing someone's face in can make them reluctant to comply.
We're doing a fucking good cop, bad cop routine.
I did what I was told. I just want to go home.
You know what? I think that can be arranged.
Yeah, he's gonna be the one that kills him. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I love the structure of this. Matt Murdock has a win early on, then Fisk has a win of getting to the guy first and killing him before Matt can find him. They're both kind of not necessarily on equal playing fields, but they're keeping the tension high. You know what I mean? There's small victories and then setbacks. Small victories, setbacks. I love that kind of structure in, these big grand action blockbusters like this. It keeps things very, very exciting and engaging. Just for like a first episode, I'm already like so into this.
Do we speak freely in front of the missus, or everyone has their own protocols?
Do you try to be abrasive?
I am what I am, Mrs. Fisk.
I love that there's so much mystery behind who this guy is.
Mean to offend, so.
But you have. He's just completely making himself comfortable. I mean, like, this fucking body language he's got.
But this is now gone kind of like 8 different ways of fucked up, right?
Surprised he's able to talk to Fisk like this. Like, nobody else in the show is able to talk to him like this. Sort of take command over a scene like him. Who is he?
I do not want you to follow in the footsteps of your uncle.
You guys were close, right?
He's a big part of why I'm here with you right now.
I'm liking that they're giving these two scenes together, kind of helping Karen get over that trauma from season 1.
Well, Dr. Glenn. You have a PhD. My jurors have the internet. If I can convince them that Duquesne is a sociopath, they might have a...
Just gonna ask her to falsify some evidence or something.
One of these days, we should have a drink, don't you think?
Yeah, no, that guy's fucking creepy. I'm curious if she feels like any kind of guilt over, falsifying evidence and reports and data like that.
Είμαι ο Χριστοφής. Χριστοφής Σάβας.
Oh, you gotta get his ass inside. Oh God, are they gonna fucking... They better not kill Cherry. After I said I started to like him, they're gonna fucking kill him now. Whoa. Oh my God, thank God, thank God. Yeah, it wouldn't just be two people. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Oh my God. What? Who? What? I guess it makes sense because they can't, like, have them revealing his identity, but also, who the fuck? Oh, fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about him. I forgot about him all episode, but that makes a lot of sense that he would also be kind of hunting down Fisk's task force. Wow. What a first episode. God damn, bro. All right, so as a first episode of a new season, I love the way that this thing was structured, and I like the way that it handled its storyline. The main goal for both of the characters in this one episode is them finding the two people from the Northern Star, the captain and his co-pilot, his mate. So of course it becomes like this kind of chase. This entire episode is sort of like a chase to find both of them first. And I like the way that it handled it as well in terms of, you know, we gave Matt Murdock a win very early on with him sinking the ship, and then we give Fisk a win by having him find one of the people first and executing them. So yeah, it's just this back and forth tug of war type of thing. It just makes it so much more engaging and exciting because they both have the same goal, different ways of achieving that goal. And yeah, it makes it 10 times more exciting, gripping, and engaging because you just kind of want to know what happens next. You want to see who can get to the other person first. You know what I mean? And I like the way that it handled all of the characters in this. Cherry is a lot more likable in this season than I remember him being in the first season. He's kind of a nothing character last time from what I can remember, and here he's got a lot of charisma. He's a very enjoyable presence, and I wasn't one of those people that hated Cherry, like I said, but here I actually genuinely did like his character. I got really kind of attached to him in the 3 scenes that he was in this episode. I grew to kind of really like him. I also like what they're doing more with Heather. I think that having her be this antagonist this time around, who is kind of carrying a lot of guilt and trauma that she has to now work towards, is a lot more interesting than just having her be a love interest in the last season. They're actually giving her possibly a character arc here. So I'm really looking forward to that and seeing where that goes as well. But the big thing that I was really impressed by was Matthew Lillard. I want to know what is going on with his character this time around because he is just such an enigma. Right? Nobody else can barge into Fisk's office, just kind of lean back, have his arms out, just kind of take up so much room and be able to like talk to him in the way that he did. He didn't talk to him in a disrespectful way, but it was very casual. And everyone else in this show is so afraid to talk to him that this is such a huge he is such a huge departure from that. I want to know why. I want to know what is up with this character, what his deal is. And of course, Matthew Lillard is just a fantastic actor. Of course, he was going to kill it, and he does kill it. I hope they continue to build up this mystery with him. Because yeah, he's just really, really fascinating. I love what they're doing with him so far. All of our returning players are fantastic. When Vincent D'Onofrio, you know, he's one of the greatest comic book castings of all time, as is Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock, Daredevil. Both of them absolutely kill it. And of course, Deborah Ann Wool, Karen Page, brings a lot of heart and soul to this show. I like what they're doing with her and BB, sort of allowing each other to grow and helps Karen get over that trauma of season 1. There's a lot of potential for a great arc there for both of them, and I hope that they really lean into that as we move forward. The action scenes, of course, need no introduction. Daredevil is known for having some of the greatest action scenes in superhero television history or just superhero media in general, and this continues that trend. It is very gory, very graphic, especially when you compare it to some of the other things in the Marvel universe. This is just a huge departure from that. The only thing that is more graphic than this is probably Deadpool, but Deadpool handles that in a comedic way, which kind of lessens it a bit. This is handling it in a very grounded, serious way, which makes it a lot more intense to watch and a lot more distressing to watch, even if the gore isn't necessarily as high and as frequent as it is in Deadpool. This feels a lot more visceral, a lot more intense, and it kind of needs that for a darker, more serious drama. For this big, a darker show, it is allowed to really push the limits in terms of its violence, its gore, and its effects. And I'm really happy that they're really going for it. I mean, in that first scene, we saw that critical fracture of that guy's arm, and you know, it kind of freaked me out. It's a really graphic, disturbing moment. But it works for the show. I'm really interested in what's going on with the BB report, especially with that weird Fisk broadcast interruption. I have a feeling that she is also kind of orchestrating that. She is also very much anti-Fisk. She, of course, has to play into the positive reception for Wilson Fisk. But at the same time, she also fucking hates the guy. So, yeah, I have a strong feeling that she is at least somewhat connected. If not, she's the one that's also behind the Fisk mask and she's just using a voice changer. I wouldn't be surprised about that either. I'm glad that that's actually back. You know, kind of helps make the city feel more alive, you know, beyond the main characters that we're following. It makes, you know, it feels like a real lived-in place, this version of New York City. And speaking of real lived-in place, man, this, just having the task force be as oppressive as they are does make the show feel that much more real and a lot more timely because of what we're seeing in real life right now. And I mean, season 1 was written before all of the ICE attacks that we've been seeing recently, and I'm pretty sure that this season was also written prior to the atrocities that those fucking assholes are committing right now. Get them out of airports, fuck you if you support them, and also you probably wouldn't even like this show. So I don't expect anyone watching this right now to be like a fucking Trump supporter. I don't see you guys enjoying this show. You guys probably see the task force as good people. But I think it's very interesting that, you know, Disney is allowing this type of show to be released on their platform. I mean, I also know that Andor, very much anti-fascist, very much a timely piece of art. But this is also, you know, showing atrocities through the lens of a superhero show. You know, you can just swap out the anti-vigilante task force with ICE agents in the way that they're treating people and how they're kind of locking people up in these disgusting cages. And, you know, it's not hard to make that jump in logic from what is happening now to what is being depicted on this show. So I'm glad that Disney is allowing them to really go for it and be unafraid to show some of the most disturbing things that has ever been shown in a superhero TV show. And especially since we're kind of pushing this to a larger audience with this being a Marvel property. I hope this wakes some people up to the fascist system that is currently going on in America. And yeah, I'm just so impressed and so glad that this show is really going for it. And I'm glad that it's not holding back in any sort of way. It really does a good job of making you hate the task force. And yeah, of course, this is like fiction, but it is fiction that is reflective of reality, right? But yeah, I really enjoyed the first episode. I loved the pacing. I loved the structure of it. I loved how fearless this feels as a show. And yeah, I hope it really continues to go for it as we continue on. It's not just hype moments and aura. There's themes and a message behind the storyline that we are being shown here. But what did you guys think of episode 1, season 2 of Daredevil Born Again? Let me know down in the comments below. I would love to know you guys' thoughts on it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Long live cinema.